What's up? It's Juicebeats. I wanted to jump on here real quick and share some updates about the channel. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, and I was away for a little bit. I was on a family vacation for a week, and I've been training in the meantime for what may be my last race of the year. I know it's sad, but if there isn't anything that pops up in the next few weeks on the calendar or the next few months, this may be my last race of the year, but hopefully there will be some more. So anyway, if not, I'll still have some good content to post on here. Some other videos that I've recorded and just haven't got a chance to put out yet. The other thing I wanted to update you about, so if you saw my last video at the Georgia games, you saw I had a tough time keeping up with the group. There were some times where I was putting out monster watts and people were just, still leaving me or pulling away. Well, I found out kind of what was going on, and I may have briefly mentioned it in the video about the clicking that I was hearing. Basically, my left crank arm, which is also my power meter, or it was my power meter at the time, was failing in the threaded portion. So the threaded portion, which connects the pedal was moving around and it was creating that clicking sound. And eventually, luckily it wasn't in the race, but on a training ride where I was doing some hill climbs, the pedal actually fell out of the threaded portion. So I've had to get that replaced. I contacted Stages. The warranty did not cover threading, but they did give me a discount on a new one. They didn't have the same one available. Blah blah blah. Had to upgrade. So I have it's weird right now. I have a Dura Ace left side crank. And so that was the one that they upgraded me with, and was able to get a good discount on for that. So brand new Dura Ace left side crank arm. In the meantime, when I knew that I wasn't going to be able to get the crank arm fixed or warranted or anything, I had already purchased a right side crank arm, because eventually I was going to need right and left side power anyway. So I purchased that one. That one came in. I was trying to get it put on. It did not. It was not compatible with my Absolute Black chain rings. So that left another problem. Had to replace the Absolute Black chain rings with some other ones. I found some in town. Brought them over. They were not compatible either, so I had to return those. And then, so my shop actually ordered some. They said they would be in by Friday. My race is Saturday. I said, okay, as long as they're here by Friday, I've got my old chain rings, my 5236 that I replaced the Absolute Black ones with, but those are sitting here. If need be, I could bring those by if it's not in time. But basically, I wanted to get the 5339s just like the Absolute Black ones that I had. So that's what I was waiting on. They said, it'd be Friday. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's do it. They were able to get them in on Friday. And obviously, I'm leaving for the race that Friday afternoon because the race is Saturday. But they got them in around 10 o'clock or so. They called me around noon, said, you can come pick them up a little after 1. I said, cool. I came and picked up my bike, came home, got finished packing, and then we were off. So luckily, everything was good. They were able to get the right side crank arm put in. The left side hadn't come in yet, so I only had the right side for the race. At the time, I had power for the race. So that's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure I had that. So yeah, they were able to get everything fixed up, thankfully. So that's kind of what I was dealing with in the last, couple weeks. Because actually when I initially dropped the bike off at the shop, it was over a week before the race because I thought they could go ahead and get it put on there, and then I'd have to have the bike, but it actually sat there for the entire week. So I was on my trainer bike for the entire week before the race, which is, I mean, it's not too bad. You can kind of see I was on that thing back there, but um, yeah. So that's kind of some of the updates that have been going on here at the Juicebeats camp. I'm about to show you this new video from the Winston-Salem Cycling Classic in Winston-Salem, obviously. But yeah, other thing I wanted to ask you guys, leave a comment down below. Did you watch the Tour de France this year? And what did you think? Was it the outcome that you expected, or were you expecting something else? I know that I was rooting for Tadej Pogacar, and obviously he didn't come through this year, but I can understand why he didn't come through, and I feel for him. He's still one of my top racers out there, and still one of the guys I follow. And I'm happy for Jonas, and he's done a great job. He is super strong, one of the best climbers I've seen in recent history. So an incredible race to watch. But I want to hear you guys' comments down below. Let me know what you think of the Tour de France this past year.